It's easy to lose track of the ground beneath us. We get ungrounded, unsettled. All I have to do is turn the news on for 5 minutes and I'm unsettled. And so the first level of support is feeling the ground beneath you. And so as you breathe, letting your awareness move inside, feeling the solid earth beneath you. Feeling this first layer of support. That the earth never goes away. It's always there. It will catch us. It supports us. And like that image in that card, looking over the earth. I think that's the angelic realm, but we too can support the earth by our choices. It goes both ways. And then there's the support of community, people around us, the people in our immediate area. And it's easy to lose track of that when we spend so much time together. In close quarters, some of us. That everybody wants a little personal space, and yet to have compassion that everybody's going through their own thing. That we can support ourselves and each other. Just space. Space and compassion, empathy for ourselves and for each other. And then feeling the support of the divine, the angelic realm, ancestors, loved ones from the other side. When I lose track of my call, I can remember that my ancestors have been through so much through the generations, that they have survived so much. And we too will survive this. We will get through. And we've learned from them. And we're grateful. Our ancestors and then our spirit guides, angels, the realm of the divine. And you might even welcome them into your space today. Open your heart. Invite in their guidance and their protection, their support and their love. Always available to you. Always available. It's we that forget. So just noticing where your breath is. And begin to invite an even longer, slower, deeper breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And feeling the support you receive just by accessing the breath. The breath is the only system in the body that we can regulate or that it can go automatically. And likewise, the breath is influenced by the mind, and the mind is influenced by the breath. So when the mind gets busy, stressed, the breath gets shallow without us necessarily even recognizing it. And yet when we become aware of the breath and regulate the breath, it has an effect on the mind. And this is a huge way we can support ourselves. And in supporting ourselves, be available to support others. Let's move the awareness again through the body, just feeling where your body meets the ground beneath you once again. Feeling that support. Feel into the space where your body meets the infinite, the space above you. And then moving the awareness to the heart, the bridge between worlds. And the place we move from our heart out into the world using our hands. And so bringing those hands together now at the heart. I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. As we are all in this together, globally, around the planet. Let's send our intentions for healing for the whole planet. And see it as already healed. See it as all as well. And as that feels complete, just releasing the hands. And then finding your way to your mat, onto your back. If you're not there already. And just take a nice full body stretch. Reaching the arms out, reaching the legs away. Deep breath in, long, slow breath out. Again, deep breath in, long, slow exhale. And slowly releasing the arms down alongside you. And like angel wings, reached in the snow, reaching the arms up. And exhaling, lowering them down. Letting your breath lead the movement. And the next time you exhale them down, just bring the arms down to shoulder height. Reach the fingertips away from each other. Let's bend the knees, bring the feet to the mat. And then just start to let the knees move a little side to side. Good. So feet are wider than hip width apart. In breath to center, out breath as you lower. And then as you come back to center, pausing there, drawing the knees in toward the chest, doing a little rock side to side. And then bringing the hands to the knees, just circle the knees a little, letting your awareness feel where the floor meets your body as you move. Feeling that support and how that support changes. That support point changes as you move. And circling in the opposite direction. And then coming back to neutral and hugging just that right knee in, let that left leg extend out. And point, flex, circling that right foot. And with the in breath, changing legs. Out breath, deepening knee to chest. Circling up left ankle, spreading the toes. And as you're ready with the in breath, changing legs. Out breath, deepening knee to chest. And then continuing with the flow of your breath, knowing that you can choose letting that extended leg rest to the mat, or let the extended leg hover above. You can choose head and shoulders to the mat, or let the head and shoulders rest. Synchronizing that movement with breath. And as that feels complete, once again, hugging the knees in toward the chest. And then lowering the feet to the mat, let the arms be alongside you. And then just start to tilt the pelvis. So the tailbone moves toward the floor, the back arches, navel towards spine, tailbone lifts. And again, continuing with the flow of your breath. And then coming back to neutral, let's stretch the arms out to the side once again, and then send that left leg out. Pressing into that right foot, shifting the hips to the right, and drawing that knee to the left. Good spinal twist, taking the gaze toward that right hand. You can use the left hand to draw that knee down. Steady, deep breaths, bringing out the effects of stress on the body. Letting each breath massage the organs and glands. And breath to center. And then changing legs. Starting the right leg, Pressing into that left foot, shift the hips to the left, draw that knee to the right. Good. Taking the gaze toward that left hand. And steady, deep breaths. And coming back to center. And realigning the shoulders and the hips and the feet. And drawing the knees in once again. You can choose to roll to one side or maybe a little rock and roll as you come up to seated. Roll a few times if you like. Massaging the spine. And then coming up to seated. Let's come to a simple cross-leg position. By all means, you can sit with the legs out, but we want to think about having the spine nice and tall. So that might mean having a block or a blanket underneath you so that you can get a nice lift from the spine. Or rolling up the back edge of your mat. Good. So we're just in a comfortable seated position. Good. And then with the in-breath, setting that right arm up into the ear. And exhaling in. Reaching the fingertips of that left hand away. Good. And breath coming to center. Keep that nice lift in your spine as you come up. Exhale, lowering that hand down. And breath, sending that left arm into the air. Reaching the fingertips of that right hand down. Exhaling, hinging to the right. Anchoring that left hip down. Oh, I didn't reverse my directions. If I start now, I might confuse myself. Good. In, breath to center. Whatever side you're on, if you're mirroring me, that's fine. Whatever way works for you. Bringing both arms out. Good. And let's turn palms up. So again, I'm going to show it this way. So I really want to emphasize that we want to have this nice lift in the spine. So if I'm sitting like this and my back is rounded, I'm going to do more harm than good. So I want to support, that's why the lift helps. So you tilt your pelvis, so it's like you're taking the front edge of your pubic bone down toward the floor. And so if I slump like this, nothing's in alignment. I'm going to put more strain in my low back. So if you tilt the pelvis, and so you can notice I'm not quite sitting on the block. I'm tilting off of it. It's just supporting my sitting bones. And what happens here, then we draw the low back into the body and you get your natural curves. So natural curves, the sacral area comes down, low back comes in, thoracic spine comes out, cervical spine comes in. So you get that nice lift in the spine, broadness in the shoulders, get another little lift internally, reaching the crown of the head up. Now we're going to bring the arms out. Okay, so now we're in a much safer structure. Okay. Good. So reaching those arms out, and then we're going to turn palms up. So the shoulder blades, you'll feel the shoulder blades drop down your back as you rotate the arms. Keeping that lift all the way from the core. You feel it all the way from the pelvic floor, lifting you. And we're just going to rotate the arms. And we're breathing. And we're strengthening and we're massaging that shoulder joint. And then next time the palms come up, pause there, give a little bend, softness to the elbows, reach the arms up. And let's interlace the fingers here, turn the palms toward the ceiling, reaching up. Good. So here, my back, to make that easier for me, my back wants to draw in and my low ribs want to pop out. So to show it this way, this is the advantage of using a screen, right? Like my back wants to go like this. We want to keep those natural curves. So that means I got to draw my bottom lip ribs down. Keep that lift. I stay in my core. I can reach just a little bit higher. Good. Breathing, breathing. And then exhaling, releasing. Awesome. Awesome. Let's shake out those arms and tune into the head and neck. And we're just going to take the head a little side to side here. So again, just comfortable position with the arms, with the shoulders relax. In breath to center. Out breath as you turn. And then as you take the chin toward that right shoulder, then draw the chin down and across the chest, over to the left shoulder. And then lift the gaze, and then take the chin down and across the chest, over to the opposite shoulder. So we're not circling the head. The cervical spine is not a ball and socket joint, so we do not want to circle the head. We do back and forth motions. You can do it in all the different directions, but not all at once. And then as you bring the chin toward the left shoulder, then take the gaze up like you're painting a rainbow across the sky with your nose. Good. To the right shoulder and then back and forth. Connected to the breath. Just noticing. And then bringing the head back to center and like a big nod, chin toward chest, taking the gaze toward the ceiling. A big nod, yes. Yes to life, yes to self-care, yes to finding silver linings, finding the good, feeling the support, yes, yes. Offering support. Finding our joy. And coming back to neutral, pause there. Let's reach the fingers of the left hand out and pour that right ear toward the right shoulder. Bringing that right hand to the outside of the left side of the head. Breathe. Releasing in breath to center, and then out breath to other side. Right fingers reach away, left hand reaches to the right side of the head. Breathing. Releasing in breath to center. Awesome. Let's draw the shoulders up toward the ears and back and down. And then let's find our way to hands and knees. Good. Planting the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Good. Curling the toes in and rounding the spine, chin toward chest. Good. In breath, lifting the tail, lifting the gaze. Back to neutral, pausing there, and then sending that left leg back into the air behind you. Good, reaching that right arm out. Breathing here, finding your balance, your steadiness. And then exhaling, drawing in, elbow to knee. In breath, reaching out. And then as you reach out, once again, pause there, reach around, hold of that foot, pressing foot into hand. And then releasing that hand back to the mat. We're going to take the foot that's on the floor and cross it over. Bring that leg that's in the air right behind that knee. So your feet are going to come out to both sides. So if I turn this way, it's going to look like this, out to each side. Okay. Now, this is where you might want a block or a blanket. You're going to come to sit back, or you might just sit between your heels, or use a block to sit on. So, just like this. It's called cow face pose. Good. And then we're going to bring that right arm under the left. Give yourself a little hug, and then take the fingertips up. So eagle arms. Maybe that's like an eagle sitting on the back of a cow. I don't know. I don't know where they get these names from. And then bow again. Release. And we're going back to hands and knees. And then sending that right leg back into the air behind you. Good. Left arm reaches out. Good. Feel your balance. Feel your support. Support yourself with your breath. And then with the exhale, draw in, elbow to knee. In breath, reaching out. Full deep breaths. As you reach out, pause there. Reach around, catch a hold of that foot. Pressing foot into hand. Breathing. And then releasing, we're going to bring that knee behind the other knee, cross the feet out to the side. Walk the hands back, sitting between the heels or sitting on a blanket. And you could even sit on that foot that's back there if you wanted to. Good, so a little hip stretch here. The arms wide, left arm comes under, right arm comes over. Give yourself a little hug. And taking the fingertips up. Steady deep breaths. And if you like, even a little bowing in. And breath coming out. Good. And releasing the arms. Let's find our way to hands and knees once again. Good. And curling the toes in, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Breathing. Wiggle, walk the feet in place. And then start to shift forward to plank pose. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Just flow between the two a few times in a way that feels good for you, honoring your body. And then next time you come forward to plank pose, choose keeping the knees lifted or lowering the knees to the mat. Good. Connected to the core. Stay connected to the core. You're drawing your hands toward one another. Elbows bend, lowering chin and chest to the mat. Good. Reaching back with the toes and tailbone. In breath coming up. Good. Exhaling, lowering. And breath. Curling the toes into the mat and peeling yourself off the mat. And again, walking your feet in place. Downward facing dog. And I'm sending that right leg into the air behind you. Bending that right knee, shifting forward. I'm going to step that right foot up between the knees. Good. Forward knee over forward ankle, choosing back knee down or back knee lifted. Keep that lengthening out in both directions. Good. Bringing the hands to that forward thigh. Good. Reaching out and up. Exhaling, lowering. Good. Reaching back, interlacing the fingers behind the back, bowing in. And then releasing the hands to the mat, setting that forward foot back, downward facing dog. Sending left leg into the air behind you. And then drawing that knee in, stepping it up between the hands, or lower the knee, scoop it up. Good. Choose what feels right in your body. Forward knee over forward ankle. Find your steadiness there. And then rooting down, rising up. Feel that foundation, that support. When we've got that support, that foundation, we can do anything. Releasing the arms down. Bring hands together behind the back, interlacing the fingers, bowing in. Exhaling, releasing. Sending that forward foot back, downward facing dog. Walking the feet up toward the hands. And bringing the hands to the shins. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling, folding. Breath coming up halfway. Out breath. And giving a little bend to the knees and slowly up and curling. Finding your way to stand. And pausing here to mountain pose. So choosing either hands at the heart or arms alongside you. Feel all the things that support you in this very moment. The ground beneath you, floor, the earth, the breath, technology, the air we breathe. Feeling your feet and your legs and your bones, your spine. Delighting in this body that supports you to move about your day, to move through life. this precious gift that is our lives. So in this moment, as we delight, enjoy the bodies we've received, there are those who are suffering. And just send from the delight that we experience right now, send from your heart, from your strength, from the support that you love and live into every day. Send that to those who could use that support. Let's breathe for them, breathe with them right now. However you want to gesture that into the world, your heart matters, your love matters, your support in any way matters. Send it out. Let your cup overflow. Support and love for others. As that feels complete, releasing the hands. You can stay there if you want to. And reaching the arms out and up. And exhale, folding forward. And then bringing the hands to the shins. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling, folding. We'll bend to the knees, stepping back with that left foot. Bending that forward knee. And breath coming up, opening up into warrior two. Soft gaze over the fingers, that right hand. Steady, deep breath. Good. And then turning that right palm up, reach that left palm down. Bending at the elbow, compress the forearm to the knee. And reaching that left arm alongside left ear. Long line. Breathing. Maybe gazing up. Exhaling, turning toward the mat. I'm going to walk my hands over to the other side. We're going to do the same posture. So if you want to just switch, feel free to switch in the other way, and like from the top of the mat. Whatever way works for you with your camera. Good. So left knee over left ankle, reaching up, open up. Warrior two. Steady deep breaths. It takes a little warrior spirit right now, doesn't it? To stay steadfast. And a little flexible as things unfold. Steadfast in an inner way. And let's bring the forearm to the knee. Good, reaching that right arm alongside the right ear. Gazing up. Good, exhaling, hands to the mat. And then walking the hands to center. Bringing the inside edges of the feet parallel. Hang out here, breathe here. And then bringing the hands together behind the back. Interlacing the fingers, bowing in. Releasing the hands, and with the in-breath coming up, rooting down into that foundation. Bring the arms out, star pose. And the steady deep breaths. Shining your light, which is the light of the divine that lives in you, that the world needs. Shine it out. Shine your gifts, shine your radiance, shine your positivity and joy, kindness, and love. Good. And then bending the elbows. Good. It's pressing to the ball of the foot, bring the heels in, maybe bring the feet a little closer together. Good. Sitting back into goddess pose. Good. Lift and spread the toes a little bit. See if the hands want to help. And then lower the toes without gripping the mat. Good. Feel your foundation again, that support, strong muscles. Maybe sitting a little lower, maybe a little bit higher. And then we're going to twist. In breath to the left, out breath to the right. In breath left, out breath right. Go whatever pace feels right for you. We're building energy, stamina, resilience. You got this. You can do it. Maybe just a tiny bit faster. Stay safe. Two more. Back to center. You did it. In breath, reaching up. Out breath, folding forward. Turning toward the top of the mat once again. Forward fold. Bringing the hands to the shins. In breath, coming up halfway. Out breath, forward fold. Let's give a little bend to the knees and just come down toward the center here. You come down into a squat. So maybe the heels come down, maybe that you're on the ball of the foot, maybe your knees want a little more space and you'll stay a little bit higher. Honoring your body. Shoulders broad, maybe finding a little balance here. Heart open. Maybe bringing the hands to the heart for balance. And then releasing the hands. And just moving forward and back here, stretching the feet, back. And as you bring the knees to the mat, turn to the side once again. Send that left leg out. Reaching that right arm up. Good. Exhale, hinging to the left. That heart opens. It's a little bit of twist so we don't close down, but keeping open up toward the sky. Open to that divine support. In-breath, reaching up as you're reaching for that support. And then bringing that foot in. Let's send the opposite leg out. Deep breath in, and with the out breath, hinge. Keeping that heart open. And breath to center. And then bringing that foot in. Bring the knees up once again. Finding your way back into that balance pose. Now you can choose if you want to keep the heels lowered as you come up. We're going to move to a balance standing. So from the balls of the feet, finding your way to standing, maybe keeping those heels lifted, but nice and tall. Reach, reach, reach. And sending the arms up. What you can't see now is that my hands are now touching the slanted ceiling and I'm not balancing. I'm holding on. Oh, good. There's balance. Okay, lower the heels. Find your foundation. And so start to choose one foot. Kind of check them both out. One and then the other. And as you're ready, finding the expression of tree pose that works for you. Grow those roots. Maybe reaching the arms out if that feels of interest. And then transitioning, let's come to chair pose. Placing that foot, return to standing, and then shifting to the opposite side. Finding the expression that calls to you today. As that feels complete, releasing that foot for chair pose or bringing that foot to the thigh, the opposite leg. Breathing. Peace through the effort. So ready, releasing once again. And give that standing foot a little stretch. And once again, send the arms out and up. And exhale and fold forward. And let's bend the knees and come down onto the mat. So, sitting back, knees bent, arms extended, stay connected to the core. Scoop that low belly and start to lower yourself, taking as little or as much time as you like. And as you come down onto your back, once again, just hug the knees in toward the chest. A little rock side to side. And then releasing that left foot to the mat, come to place the right foot just above the knee. And then interlacing the fingers behind that left thigh, drawing in, connected to the breath. And then releasing that left foot to the mat, bring the left hand to the ankle that's on your knee. Right arm reaches out and then start to tip toward the floor. Gazing toward that right hand, breathing, spinal twist. With the in-breath, coming back to center and uncrossing, and crossing in the opposite direction. And interlacing the fingers behind that right thigh. Steady, deep breaths. Releasing that right foot to the floor, bring the right hand to the ankle that's on your knee, tipping to the right. Gazing to the left. Again, with the in-breath, coming back to center, uncrossing. Putting your arms alongside you, setting up for bridge pose. Walking the feet in toward the seat, rooting down into the feet, lifting the hips, interlacing the fingers, drawing the shoulders together underneath. Steady, deep breaths, enjoying that rise and fall of the breath in the belly. Enjoying the support of your breath, the ground beneath you. And releasing the hands, and with the out breath, slowly lowering back to the mat. And then taking this time to come into any other posture that would support you in feeling complete in your practice today. as you're ready, finding whatever comforts you enjoy for rest today. Taking the time to set yourself up well for relaxation. And then choosing if you're going to set some music for yourself or just enjoy quiet. By all means, grab whatever comforts are near you. Maybe you'll need an eye cover or a blanket. In home, you've got your comforts of home. Make use of them to make this time a delightful time of rest. And then making any adjustments so that you can really, really let go into that support. Tuning into that resource of the breath. Recognizing that each out breath is like a little letting go into that trust of that support. That the next breath will be there. That we don't need to grasp or hold on to. With each out breath, you can support the rest of your body by inviting in a little more surrender. Relaxing the jaw, cheeks, and the muscles of the face. Relaxing the temples and the whole scalp. Relaxing shoulders. Chest, arms, hands. Relaxing each finger. Softening the belly. Relaxing the hips and the legs, knees, shins and calves. Ankles and feet. Soles of the feet. Tops of the feet. And each toe. Feel the whole body relaxed. Feel the whole body at ease. Feel the whole body surrender even more into the support of the ground beneath you. Can we trust the floor enough to hold us? Can we trust life enough to support us to let go of any grasping right now? Letting go, letting go, letting go. receive. Each breath cycle shows us. We let go, and the next breath comes. There's that support. Receive the breath. The more we let go, the more we can receive. Allowing the whole body to rest. The whole body to be still. Very gently beginning to deepen the breath. Bring your awareness back. Bringing some movement into the body. Notice where you're bringing your awareness back from. And then, as you're ready, finding your way to seated. And I have a poem from Dana Falls to share with you this morning. This one is called Remember This. Remember this. Vast and changeless, the ground of being is not rocked by ripples on the pond. The firmament from which we sprang, the divinity at the heart of things, doesn't wax or wane with mind states or wither in the wind. We come from stronger stuff than feelings. Essence does not fail or fade, diminish or trade reality for illusion. We are wordless, wide and wise beyond time. Within us is a flame of truth that never dies. Let that be the focal point of life. Let that be the light that guides us from the shadows. So let's take a deep breath in. Send the arms into the air with gratitude. And sending the hands together and lowering the hands to the heart. Om Shanti, peace. Namaste.